We gotta stop sending people out into the world without all the rules. Like, that's the problem with school. We're not teaching the most important things. And it's even beyond, like, the taxes and that sort of thing. And, like, how to run a business. But it's like there's so much more and it's so much deeper. Like, even, like, as far as, like, how politics work and the illusion and everything, we gotta stop just selling this facade. It's almost worse than actual, like, I don't know, slavery. But no, it's good that we can, like, feel free. But yeah, it's like, stop sending boys off to war who can't drink. It's that analogy. It's like, why, if they don't have, why are you gonna not give people the full game? The only, like, power that people still have is in hoarding information. That's the only power people have, is in hoarding and now stealing it. Like, stealing other people's information. Stealing other people's information just to try to blackmail them with it for, like, power and control. That's, like, the new thing. Like, big tech. Like, OnlyFans is compromising our next and first female president. And the thing is, like, yeah, it's just, man, everything we send out on Snapchat, oh, they're saving all of that. What are they going to send out when they think no one's looking at it? So we can study it. I heard someone, like, I was telling someone how it's, like, inhumane, like, how everyone's, like, the data and stuff, how it's being, like, studied, and I sort of get it, but he was like, oh, it's fascinating, and I'm just thinking, like, whoa, like, it's gnarly out here. The actual human experiments that still go on in the country, at universities, in lower income areas, like what's put in the food, the resources being hoarded, that's the only power left, is hoarding and stealing information. That's it. You can't even print it. Like, when I think of my value, you can't even print it. Like, you could run, like, a printer of, like, paper with, like, old heroes on there. Like, you could do that forever in a room. Like, just let that pile up. You could never, like, put my worth onto a piece of paper, ever. The worst part about the game, too, is, like, it's like a sprint, but people are starting at, like, different, like, one starting at 5 yards, one starting at 10, one starting at, you know, there's a lot of different things. So it's like, and actually coming from nothing, it actually builds something that, like, coming from money could never have. Like, when you're always good, you don't, like, you would never, like, want to, like, ever try to achieve anything because you've always been good. But when you're, like, feeling like you've never had enough, like, it's never, no matter how hard you try, no matter how hard you work, it's just, like, not enough. I'm convinced someone else is running this country at this point. I'm convinced. I am convinced someone else is running this country. We don't even build up our heroes. Like, we have, like, who is in office? No offense. Not even now. Like, the last, like they made a full-on mockery. A full-on mockery. Like, someone else has to be running this country. Think about it. I know we all know a lot better men who with a lot better ideas. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. President Biden, he came out to Long Beach City College. I'm not sure why he wasn't at Long Beach State. It would have been a better ceremony with the pyramid. But he showed up to my city college. I'm thinking, what in the world? And I'm hearing it, seeing it in the news, like, Biden's going to be here in town. I was going to go, but I had this slight thought, like, I could be that guy who got set up, like, and as the shooter, you know, like, all of a sudden I'm getting arrested. Like, you were the guy who, you're the guy who assassinated the president, and I'm just there like, wait, what? I just came here to cheer buddy on. But anyway, I saw the school had posted an article, and it said, 1,000 people show up in support of our president yesterday. And the school was also posting that there was a lot of people protesting. Like, it looked like a lot more than that. But that was pretty interesting. But I'm thinking, like, what is wrong? Like, there's over 500,000 people in Long Beach accounted for. LA, like, do the numbers. Or excuse me, like, I think I said the wrong number on that. You gotta look up the numbers. There's a lot of people in Long Beach. At least I know if, like, Obama showed up, like, it would be different. And that's the thing. It's like, we gotta build up our heroes. And that's my point. It's like, who is running this country? Like, because they're celebrities who have the power to keep photos of themselves off the internet. But when it comes to, like, making our president look like senile, it's like they're doing it like no problem. Like, Shorty doesn't want her ass, like, having cellulite, even though that's, like, hot and shit. But it's like, why can that be scrubbed from the internet? But you guys don't even protect our president? Like, who is running this country? I'm not even going to get into the person, like, I'm not even going to mention his name, but the person who was in the White House, one of the best entertainers of all time, like, just pure, like, I don't even know. You had to kind of enjoy it, and that's the funny, like, kind of sick part about it. It's like you had to, like, enjoy that, like, our politics had gotten so stale and so controlled that you had to enjoy it. Seeing Trump just, like, using the tactics he used were just hilarious, like, in a debate. Like, he just made a full-on mockery of it. A full-on mockery. Anything, he went through anything and everything, and he proved, like, him and COVID just proved the media is just so being controlled in the wrong way. There is still, like, good journalism being done, but you have to, like, it's, like, hard to get it off. It's, like, pun intended, it's hard to get it off. To get off a good message, it's hard to get that shit off. It's like when you get blue balls. It's painful. You got shit you want to get off. You want to take a big old fucking dump. then it just starts running down your leg and you're just like, man, it's not as bad as I thought. Good thing I wore a man diaper. There is hope. There is hope. I say all this with hope. The kids are so smart nowadays, they're literally just plugged into computers. Like kids are way smarter. But it's too obvious, like all the algorithms are controlled. Who knows, like what you watch on TV might be different than what I watch. Your heroes might be different than my heroes. Your red might be different than my blue, but we see them as the same thing. I think there's a healthy checks and balances in government, but it's set up to where there's this checks and balances where there's amazing people doing trying their hardest to stay squeaky clean, but they're in these jobs that just there's no way you can win unless you get dirty with it. Like you do not win in America by doing good business. It's impossible. It's like the ones the street on the strip, they just prey on the new business owner. They think they're gonna go in there. You think you're gonna walk in there and change the game. I'm gonna change the street, but they say nope. Little did you know, we've been doing this forever. We've been having new business owners come in and we control everything. The electricity, the gas, the water, everything. Your suppliers. You think you're gonna move in on the block? Are you crazy? It's the same story. That's the thing. It's why even try in this game of life? That's what I think sometimes. But it's there's got to be some hope. And now even the media, shit spreads. The good word and truth is going to spread quicker than any gossip or anyone trying to shoot down a good message or a good person or a bit whatever. Even good and bad, it's all it's red and blue. Because even the people, it's the people at the bottom, they have to do the hardest work for the least amount, while the people up top just have their feet kicked up.